Hey y'all, it's Taryn. It is Monday, March 18th. Welcome. I hope y'all had a great couple of weeks. Again, just busy. It's just busy here. I feel like there's so much going on, but then I think back and go, what did I do? And the answer's, I don't know. Because most of it's work, so who wants to keep that in mind? Anyway, I guess things are going okay. I did get some stuff done, so that's a plus. Got my crown put on. That all went fine. McKenna, for you, we ordered the part for Dax to fix the ice maker, but we went ahead and bought a new ice maker anyway. Now I think he just has the bug and wants to fix things. But I have a space heater out here in my dungeon, and it died. It just was going and it quit. And it's really not for my dungeon. It's for the well house. If it gets cold and stays cold for several days, we have to put it in the well house to keep the pump and all of the moving parts from freezing. But it hadn't gotten that cold this year, so I just had it out here, but now I gotta go get a new one, I guess. Let's see, what other great stuff like that? I had to clean the heating elements in the tankless heater, water heater, because it was only getting lukewarm. Other big fun and exciting news of what has broken in the life of Taryn. I lost the diamond out of my wedding ring on Saturday. I was at the office moving some boxes because the shredding people are coming today. I can't find it anywhere. This morning when we get there, I'm actually going to go through 17 cases of paper to see if the diamond has fallen down in there. Dax told me he wasn't buying me another one because this is not the first time that's happened, so... but I do have like a little band that I'm wearing, and actually this band, because I don't want to be without a ring on. It feels weird after 20 some odd years. My uncle made this out of I don't know if this one's a nickel or a quarter. I think this one's a nickel. Just pounding it with the spoon. He used to do that a lot, and then he just quit. I don't know why. So, anyway, okay, McKenna, there you go. That's what has broken in the world of Taryn. We'll see what we're getting fixed. I don't know. So, I have been stitching. I have. I've worked on this one, Cottage Quilts. This is my 30, 31, something like that year-old whip by the Creative Circle. If you like it, these are available on eBay. And a lot of the Creative Circle kits are kind of expensive. These are not. You can get them. But the real news here is that I'm done. There you go. Finished, finished, finished. Even all those geese. I am so happy, y'all. I am so happy to be done with it. I guess kind of I got the bug again with where it's concerned and decided, you know what, I've just got to do it. I've just got to do it, and so I did. And like I said, I didn't have that much more to go. So that was all good. What will come out to replace it in, because I'm going to keep with a piece that I will give at least an hour to every week. Hopefully more, but at the minimum an hour. So I grabbed my next oldest whip, which is this stocking by Dimensions. This is Wyatt's stocking. I was going to have all of their stockings done by the time that they were a year old. It wouldn't be their first Christmas. They were in the hospital still through their first Christmas, so I guess their first Christmas at home. Yeah, so here I am, 20 years later. That's how much I have done. So this is going to become my next kind of focus piece, I guess. Maybe not really focus, because I'm only giving it an hour a week, so I don't know how focused that is, but that's the next one that I'm going to put into that part of the rotation. And with any luck, maybe by the time he's 30 and has children of his own, he'll have a stocking. It's pathetic. It's absolutely pathetic. But I watch Floss Tube. I know I'm not the only one. So that brings me comfort. I already spilled coffee on myself this morning. Just walking. All I was trying to do was walk. That's pathetic. I know. It's pathetic. Lots of things. That seems to be a theme. So, this piece, I think, was my New Year, New Start. I worked on it. It's got some of those feline specialty fibers on it. And this is what I have done. And I'm calling this a finish because I'm not going to put the pumpkins where it says pumpkins on top. So, she's pretty cute. Pretty cute. But if you're keeping count, that's 2 finishes. And like I said, this one was, I think, this year's New Year, New Start. And I've just kind of had her out working on it a little bit every now and then. I think I'm going to pull the next piece that I started this year and kind of keep doing the same thing, just have it out and work on it. We'll see. You know it's not a plan, because if it's a plan, I won't do anything. We all know that to be true. So, I think, since last time, that this Lizzie Kate Spooky String was a new start. This is one of them that I have borrowed from Shelly Key X Stitch. And I decided, because there's like bones and stuff in this one, because it's spooky, that I wouldn't do it on that almost white, so that the white would actually show up and I wouldn't have to backstitch. So now this color almost blends in. I'm not sure the white shows up all that well, but oh well, this is where I am, obviously. These are so fun because they're easy and they're quick. And now if only I could get them on the little, if I could finish them, that would be a whole nother set of amazement. But so far that's not working out for me. I haven't finished any of them. I started with the spring one because spring was going to be the first season to get here, and what difference does it make if I have it stitched if I don't finish it and put it out? So yeah. My other new start, because it's been 2 weeks, and so far I'm still starting one thing each week, and I'm liking it, because like with the cottage quilts and everything, because I really was pushing to get that done, I really got sick of it, and the new starts help. They do. It helps make me feel like I'm not only tied to, well, you can only stitch on this, because I can do what I want. Anyway, I started this one, Days of Gold. It is out of Cross Stitcher magazine, September of 2016. And I'm doing mine on a, like, because wherever I got this, I'm sure it was in a lot on eBay. They still have it. So I'm doing it on Alma 28 Gray Mist. And I'm doing it 1/1. But look how cute. My gosh. I've really liked stitching on it. And as you can see, well, no, you can't see because I got it sideways. This right here is almost halfway across the piece. I think I have 2 more. Yeah, 2 more little diamonds, triangle things to put in. And that's about halfway right there across. So doing it over one, it's going to be tiny, but I like it. And I took one of those buttons that I got and turned it into a needle minder because it's a leaf and it's fall and it's cute. Things are kind of sliding because they're not laying level on the floor. And then because I've been, what I worked on mostly came from spinning my wheels. The little roulette thing, I can never remember what they call it. Anyway, from spinning those and letting it pick what I'm going to work on each day. So it picked this one, Boo. Leisure Arts Leaflet 2251 Tic-Tac-Toe Attire. I'm not doing this on a sweatshirt. I'm just doing it one time, the B and the 2 jack-o'-lanterns for the O's. And I started this some years ago for Stitch Mania, so probably in 2016, because that was the first year I did Stitch Mania. I've worked on it like 2 or 3 times, and this is as far as I've gotten, because this is like teeny, teeny, tiny. I haven't done the count. It's really small, and I was doing it with 2 threads, and you can't hardly fit them through there, and I hated it, and I wouldn't work on it. Even when I did work on it, I'd put in about 10 stitches and be done. So I decided to suck it up and start over with 1 thread. I worked on it one day. I'm pretty sure it was just one day. I got more probably done than I had the rest working on it several times because it's just so much easier. So that's where I am on that one. Like I said, I started over with it. Kirsten and I went to Sam's, and I bought Ziploc bags, gallon size. They're 38 in each one of these boxes, and there are 4 of them together in the Sam's box. And I told Kirsten, I said, 152 bags. Do you know what that means? And she's like, you have 152 Ziploc bags? Whose child is this? Seriously. I said, are you kidding me? That's 152 project bags. I mean, come on. They can't all be fancy. Not if you have a lot. I worked one day on this one. This Celtic pumpkin from the sunflower seed. I love this. This is so slow going for me. I mean, it takes me like an hour to get 2 lines across. It's ridiculous. I guess I can move my needle minder off of it. And I think it's because sorry, my needle minder grabbed about 12 things down here. Grabbed my snag nabbits, a bobbin. I go across with the orange and then go back and fill in with the gold. But because the design is just so all over the place, there isn't any kind of consistency at all. So I find I'm having to count 2 or 3 times to make sure I'm in the right place on the pattern. And maybe in 30 years I'll get this finished. It doesn't help on the pattern that this dash is the orange and the dots are the gold, and I want it to be the other way around. So I don't know why in my head the dots should be the orange, but it causes me a lot of counting issues. Maybe it's just because I'm psycho. I don't know. But that makes it really slow going for me. And then I worked on my Mystic Stitch. I started 2 years ago, and I hadn't even put in 100 stitches. So one of my goals this year is to get the first page done, which only has 2 full columns and then like a half a column. So that really shouldn't be that big a deal. But this is where I am now. I decided at the beginning of the year that, okay, so to do that, I think it's 24, and that includes the partials. So I have to get 2 done a month. So all this gets me through March. And so I'm almost done with one of the squares that would be in April. I just, like the next time I pick this up, I'll probably come right here where there's an open space and pull that color, and I will go until either I run out of that length of floss or I run out of that color. So that's why it's spotty and comes down and all that kind of stuff. But I'll just fill in that way because it makes it easier for me to follow instead of getting all the way down the page and all that kind of stuff. I think that that is everything that I stitched. I believe, because I don't keep good track of things. But I did finish putting the fringe on this blanket. So I did both ends, and I did not do anything on the sides, and I didn't even trim it all to be the same length because I don't care. It doesn't bother me that it's not. And it's been nice leaving it out here since my heater broke. But I had seen a video on Floss, YouTube. It's not going to be, I don't think I have a big enough picture. This is the best I can do. On a new crochet, it's A-N-O-O. And it's hard, I don't think you can tell. Her sweater has hearts on it made out of a bobble stitch. I don't know what you'd call it. So, I went and got some, I want to say, do you see how this is wrapped around this yarn right here? I didn't do that. That's not for me wrapping it. That's how the yarn was wound. I've never actually seen that before. But, yeah, I didn't wrap that like that. Anyway, since I just showed you yarn, you can probably guess. Again, I had no business doing it, but I started something else. So, here's my start on the sweater. This is the back and wraps around to the front. So, it's got like a little ribbed bottom, and it's all crochet. And then you start the bobbles. They should get everybody in place. That's what will make the heart. They'll come up here and come wider, and then there will be one here. I think there are 4 or 5 of them across. 4. In her pattern, these go like where I am right now. I'd start another one right about here in between them that goes up. But I think I can, because those stick out a fair amount, those little puffs, I think I'm going to do mine just along the bottom here. And then I don't think I want them, because I was thinking of like if you're sitting in a chair all day, and leaning back, aren't those going to start to hurt your back if they're in the middle of your back? So I'm going to do mine just along the bottom here, and when you're not doing the bobbles, the whole rest of the thing is single crochet. So we'll see how many years that takes. But hey, I started it, right? I feel like I did something else, but now I can't think of it. Oh, I tried to learn to peyote stitch, and all I got was frustrated. I was watching a video, and she makes it look so easy, and she puts this little knot around the first bead, and it's one you can pull out later, and my bead wouldn't stay in place for the life of me. So I decided to put it all away when I was ready to kill someone. And because I'm not smart enough to go, maybe that's not a hobby for me, I'll try it again. Even though I wanted to kill people, I'll try it again. Yeah, because that's the way I work. Why wouldn't you frustrate yourself? I don't think I've really bought anything. I know, my Stitch from Stash budget, because of my finishes, and then I sold a pattern, which you get to add back. I'm at almost $100 because I haven't really bought anything, and I'm starting to be afraid there's something wrong with me, right? Because that's not normal. I did get a pattern off of Listia, but I don't know where it is. I don't know what I did with it. It's for the coffee mugs, but it had, I think I found it. I came with a lot of junk in there. It's for coffee mugs, just cross stitch. That's who published it. But like the Easter eggs, that doesn't need to wrap around a mug. I think that looks awesome just like it is. That would be really neat looking. And I like the ornaments too. So I thought that was pretty cool just to do them like they are. So I think that's it for what I've purchased. Well, and it was on Listia, so it wasn't really a purchase because it's just their credits. Anything else? I can't think of anything else. Oh, I know this. I think this is insane. On the radio here, they are running an advertisement. The guy is probably as nice as he can be. I cannot stand to listen to his commercials because his voice, he always sounds like he's whining and yelling at the same time. It's the kind of thing my kids would have gotten in trouble for doing. So my family, being the loving, wonderful people that they are, likes to turn it up loud when his commercials come on because they know I hate it. And they've got one on right now, and he talks about it. What he says is, this just struck me as like, why would you say that on the radio? And maybe it's because I'm just a whore. I don't know, and my mind's always in the gutter. I don't know. But he talks about it's time to slam dunk your junk. And I'm just like, no, no, do not say that on the radio. I said to Dax the first time, we both kind of looked at each other and we're like, did he really just say slam dunk your junk? It's like, does he not have anyone else who listens to what he just said? And I get it. It's basketball playoff time. He's trying to do his whole sales thing on basketball, but dunk your junk. I'm sorry. Like I said, maybe I'm just a whore with a dirty mind. I don't know. But apparently Dax went the same place, but maybe that's why he's married to me. I don't know. I don't know. And I do have an edition of Adulting is Stupid. I do. Because Kirsten and I were in Five Below because she wanted a new charger for her phone or iPod or something. And they're cheaper there. I know that it's a franchise. I don't know if they're like nationwide or regional or what. But everything in there is $5 and below. And I picked up a little package of socks. I think it had 5 pairs in it. And I have no idea how much it cost, but I'm just going to assume it was the $5. They look like these. Mine are fuzzy from the dryer, sorry. Oh my God. I put these on and I was like, these are the most wonderful socks. I bought socks at a cheap store and they're the most wonderful socks. And it's stupid that my life has devolved to a place where socks make me so happy. But they've got the bottom is more cushioned than the top. The bottom's really thick and soft. They've got this right here. You see that comes around the arch of your foot where it pulls it in a little bit tighter. It's a little more elastic through there. Oh my God. They're such wonderful socks. And it's so stupid that socks can make you so happy. There's my life. That's my life, y'all. Socks rock my world. Okay, I don't think I've done anything else. I really, really think that's it. Yeah, that's it. I guess I'll be back next week. Hopefully. And hopefully nothing in my house or life will break. Y'all wish me luck when I go dig through these boxes in a little bit that I find the diamond for my wedding ring. And the thing about it is that my ring didn't drag on anything. I didn't get my hands stuck in anything, so where I could go, okay, that's when it happened. I was actually on my way home. The terrible part is that I stopped at Target before I came home to buy dog food and cat food and all that good stuff. But again, I didn't snag my hand on anything to cause the prongs to break, but they're sheared off. 2 of them are. So I'm hoping that I snagged it on one of those boxes and just didn't realize. So, wish me luck, please. Okay, that's it. Y'all have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful week. I hope we'll be back next week. Thank you, everyone, for your comments. I think I did a better job. There's a couple of y'all that have recently left comments that I haven't gotten back to. But I think I did a better job responding. And I appreciate the likes. Welcome to the new subscribers. I hope you'll stick around. Y'all have a wonderful, wonderful week. And we'll see you here next time. Bye, y'all.